Hey everybody. We are very, very tired today. That was a lot of snow I just shoveled in my driveway earlier. Luckily, it doesn't look like we're gonna get too much more. It'll be another probably few inches to shovel tonight. I always tell myself every year, well, we don't get snow like this every year where I live. But every year we do, I always say I need to get a snowblower. And then I never do because I don't want to spend the money on it. And then it happens again, and I'm like, holy crap. It's a lot of work. My older son was able to help a little bit though. He's a big guy for his age. He's 8, but he's pretty big for his age, and he was able to help a little bit. He did all like the cleanup stuff. If you ever shoveled snow before, um, when you shovel, you get it as much as you can on the shovel, but some of it inevitably falls off the side of it, leaves like little lines, and he did all the cleanup, like all the little lines or whatever. So that was really nice to have a little bit of a break. So I would go sit down and watch my littler son play on the slide while he did his little lines and cleaned up the area. And then I'd start the next area up. But at least I got to take some breaks. And normally I don't like taking breaks because nothing's getting done while I'm taking a break. But at least something was getting done while I was sitting down. So it was pretty nice. We'll go back out there tonight, redo the driveway. The neighbor actually did half the sidewalk with their snowblower. So redo that and then do the rest of the sidewalk, unless the neighbor on the other side happens to do the other half of the sidewalk with his snowblower, in which case that would be very nice. But I should probably get one. I am getting older, but my son's also getting older and he can shovel, so I don't know. It's good exercise. It's good, gets your heart rate going and stuff. I don't know. And while I am getting older, it's not like I'm geriatric or anything. So I like to tell myself I can still handle it. I know a lot of people my age start to say, "Oh, I can't do anything. My back, my back, my back." And I get it. My back hurts sometimes too. But I don't know. I like the idea of still being able to do it, I guess. That's probably not worth anything in BC. Last night, I beyond the snow, just stick on that same note for a little bit actually. So the snow's not gonna end up being that bad. I'm guessing we're probably gonna end up with a total of like 7 to 8 inches where I live, which is a lot, but it's less than the 10 to 12 they were calling for. So that's what they upped it to like yesterday. So we're probably gonna get 7 or 8 inches or so. But so that's gonna end up being fine. But we're supposed to get into negative 25 wind chill tomorrow, which we've had 2 nights similar to that, but neither of them quite got to like negative 25. So oh, it's gonna be a cold night tomorrow night. So can't wait to be done with this weather. I'm hoping February is a little bit warmer than normal. That would be very good. I'm sick of this. I'm dreading looking at the heating bill. Like, it's just awful how cold it's been this year. The coldest it's ever been for prolonged periods, probably of my life where I live. It's been colder. Like, I don't think we've set like a lot of records for like the coldest day ever or anything like that. But it's just cold every single day. A lot of times, what would happen when we get cold, like really cold in my area, is like overnight it gets like brutally cold, but then during the day it heats up into the 20s or 30s even, from that like negative weather at night. And so we have like a kind of a dramatic warm up, and so you don't feel it as much. If your heater was struggling or whatever, by the time the day gets going and maybe the sun's out or something, right, everything's fine. You don't even notice anything. Everything's good. But we've had this prolonged cold. It's absolutely brutal. The closest thing was like probably 10 to 12 years ago. we had a similar thing happen, but it wasn't this long, and it wasn't multiple rounds of it like it has been this year. So that's been brutal, and I am thankful. Even though I have an old house, old drafty house with an old boiler, it's cheaper than having a forced air system, like a modern system in this type of weather, because it runs constantly. And a lot of people who have electric heating, their bills are, 2 to 3 times more what ours is. So it can be pretty rough. Makes me wonder why the hell I live here, to be completely honest. I think if I had the money to move somewhere, I probably would. Like, to pay off this house and sell it and then move somewhere else, I probably would do that. So hopefully this is a huge year for World of Warcraft and Ret Paladins, and my channel can grow a lot or something, make a little extra money. Hey Mario, how you doing? I'm just going on and on about the weather right now. We survived the snowstorm, but we have a brutal cold storm coming in. This is the TLDR. And then also let's see if Ozzy's on. No, he's not on yet. I did another dungeon with Ozzy last night in the guild, this guild that I'm in here, like Zaryu's guild or whatever. Ozzy's a streamer if you don't know who he is, because he's not a very huge streamer, but Zaryu hosts him a lot, and I think he's cool. I think he's a cool guy. But I did a dungeon with him again last night. We did ZF, but nobody had the mallet, so I went after that last night before bed. I went and grabbed the mallet of Zul'Farrak. So I'm going to try to do another ZF run right now with the mallet. Giga Chad with mallet. And then go from there. Just to get that quest done. If Ozzy gets on later, though, I might tell him I have the mallet if he wants to run again. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Obviously, he doesn't know who the hell I am, but he's other than my mage's name, but he's a pretty cool guy. He's chill. He's at that point where he could probably go full-time streaming, but I think he's probably nervous too. And so he's still really down to earth. He has a job and everything. Like, he's really down to earth. Yeah, he's from Hardcore Death, Ozzy Falls. Yeah, exactly, Mario. But he's really cool. He's a just down to earth guy. Like, we had in the run last night, we had a BOE epic drop that is like shadow damage, and he mains Shadow Priest, but he heals sometimes too on his character. And so we're all like, oh, take it, and he didn't even take it. Like, he just said, everyone roll. If I want it, I'll offer you some gold for it or something. And he didn't end up wanting it that badly, but just down to earth, a lot different than, a lot of streamers be like, oh no, I gotta get that, give me that. Even I might say that. Like, I'd be so excited. There was a warlock in the group too, so 2 people could have used it, but I don't know, I just thought it was really down to earth. I like that. He's probably my favorite streamer, honestly. I don't have a lot of streamers I watch, but I hope he doesn't get... Yeah, I say that, right? And then he's going to get caught up in some scandal or something. That seems to be the way it's going these days. It's one thing about me. You don't have to worry about that with me. There's going to be no scandals with me. I'm just a boring guy who hangs out with his wife and kids. I don't do anything super weird or anything like that. Ooh, we got a group invite. Yeah. Are you talking about? Are we talking about Lakari there? I don't. We won't get into what he did, but that's kind of who I was referencing, being weirdo. But then you also have the Tectone stuff where he got apparently. Well, we'll wait and see, but apparently maybe he lost his lawsuit or whatever as well. Just it's crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense because a lot of streamers are probably narcissists, but all the nasty stuff they get into. Sorry, I'm gonna be really tired today. I am exhausted. All of that stuff, yeah. I follow it enough. So I have, this is embarrassing to admit, but I'll admit it. I'm not really a very big fan of NMP. And so I stumbled upon, and a lot of people know what the account is now because like Asmongold goes to it and stuff. But like this account Yeet or Awk or something like that on Twitter, and he would post stuff about NMP and him being a weirdo and stuff. And because I know of that account, I see all the streamer drama basically. It makes sense though, man. Like you don't want to. I think it's a combination of things, right? It's easy to simplify it, but I think it's a combination of things. But when you are somebody who's like just so, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of how to. We have the same algorithm. Yeah, we got something in common there, Mario. We got a lot in common, but there's one more thing. I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Like, so one example would be people who have a girlfriend or have a wife or have a boyfriend or have a husband, but like hide it or pretend they don't because it would be bad for their stream or it'd be bad for something or whatever, right? Anybody who's doing that, I can almost guarantee there's probably other sketchy stuff in their life. Like it's a weird correlation to make, and like I could get more into it probably, but like that's just like it's a combination of things. Like they have that, and then they have these other things, and it's like when you add all the things together, any one of them by itself could be fine, but it's like when you add them all together, that's when it like gets weird. But one very common one is like having a relationship but like hiding it and pretending like they don't, or like acting like they're in high school when they're 30 or 40 years old. I mean, and for the NMP thing, I mean, literally just not even telling anybody that you were married or whatever. Like, that's so weird. Like, there's definitely weird stuff going on at that point. Hello, MDS. You missed my diatribe about the weather, but I'll give you the TLDR. We're gonna get probably about 7 or 8 inches total, but that's less than the 10 to 12 they started calling for last night. So we're probably gonna get about 7 to 8. would be my guess. It could start pouring down a little bit more right now, I guess. But I went out and shoveled about noon or 11 to noon, and only like one more inch, one and a half, maybe 2 inches at this point have fallen since then. So, oh man, that sucks about your brother. I hope he's going okay. I hope it's not too cold. All that dang ice. So yeah, I'm tired as crap right now from shoveling, but I have a long driveway for no reason. Like, there's no reason technically for my house to have a long driveway, but it does. I should just not even bother shoveling up by the garage and just shovel up, because right now we can't even get the car in the garage anyways, because too much stuff in the way. But he had a golf tee time set. Yeah, obviously that got canceled. I wish I had thoughts like that where I'm like, oh man, now I can't do that thing I wanted to do. And now I would be like, oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. It's froze. My house is frozen in the middle of winter. I'm gonna keep yawning. Can't help it. This guy's really annoying. Get a nice little ZF in to start the day. Get us hopefully probably about level 47. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, it's always something with these people. We've been sitting here now all of a sudden the Warrior's like, oh, my bars are messed up. Hello. How did you mess up your bars? I was watching Potty C this morning. I woke up real early today just because I was like trying to get the day going. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's exactly what I was just about to talk about. I was watching Potty C and they did a whole big thing about all the drama going on. It's the podcast of Max from Liquid and Dratnos, who's my favorite. But So I learned all the we were just talking about streamer drama a little bit, me and Mario, and I learned all of the WoW drama in that episode. I guess and somebody mentioned it yesterday, but I guess Quasi like deleted everything or something like that. It's just they've I don't know how to explain it. They've built up these add-ons that are telling them what to do for every situation over time to where they don't really know how to play the game anymore. Is the best way I can describe it. The people that are like really mad about it. Like they can't even conceptualize playing the game normally. It's like too far gone. They're like, how could you possibly do this without an add-on? I'm like, I don't know. I've been doing it for 20 years without an add-on at a very high level. Now, I will say, for PvP, you absolutely needed add-ons. And that's probably a big reason why I didn't PvP for a long time. But you absolutely needed add-ons for PvP. There's no doubt about it. There's too much stuff going on. Especially in like a 3v3. If there's 3 different classes and specs, you need to know like 80 different spells. And without an add-on, it's really hard to manage all that. Defense rating. I was hoping that the PvP community would embrace no add-ons, but I just saw Venruki post a video about what add-ons. Yeah. Again, like the other thing is, and we addressed this a little bit yesterday, but these people make money off of it, man. It's hard to divorce that. Like they mentioned that in the Potty C thing. It's like Max said, well, it's hard to fault them for it because of how much money they make doing it, you know? And it's like when you're selling your UI, if you sell your UI for, I don't even know what they charge, but like $5, $10, whatever, and 100 people buy it, I mean, that's a nice little chunk of money. And it's probably more than that for a lot of people, like a lot more than that, right? Here, I'll just sheep this for you. You clearly don't want to pull it. I'll just sheep it. I think ultimately probably what really happened is when Weak Auras officially was not going to do their stuff anymore. I think a lot of people were like saw an opportunity to jump in to the market or whatever, and there's some natural like toxicity that came into that of like competition. I saw they said the PvP AI was overtuned. They tuned it down. Might try some of that today. Not sure the hotfix is in. Yeah, I'm not sure what was causing that, but I'm not sure if they hotfixed it yet either. But I didn't see it, at least if they did. But it was definitely overtuned. Like they were like one shotting you randomly. My neighbor, I just can see him out my window. My neighbor just went down the sidewalk with his snowblower. I'm gonna have to thank him later. That's one less thing I have to do later. Half of it was already done from the other neighbor, but they hire a company to do it, so the company just randomly did part of mine. It's a nice little pull. Please kill the healing wards. Someone just stain. Yeah, I got done with the driveway earlier, and I'm like, well, it's still snowing anyways, and I'm way too tired to do the sidewalk right now. And then the company people from the one neighbor, shortly after I was inside, I heard them go by. They did like half the sidewalk, and then my other neighbor just now goes by doing the other half. Community. Oops. That was me. We're having a nice stew for dinner with like some of the most delicious looking meat I've ever seen in my life. Just it's not anything like it's not expensive or anything, but it looks just like whatever. Picture like the most expensive like marbling of meat you've ever seen. It looks like that, but it's not expensive at all. Better loot these in case these people need the shells. We failed 2 ZF runs yesterday, but so luckily when I ran with Ozzy, we had a nice clean run. At some point, if I keep end up playing with him and stuff and doing dungeons with him, I'll eventually sometime tell him that I'm a retail Andy and that I make retail content. It'd be kind of weird to just tell him out of nowhere. Otherwise. But he's always surprised like how good of damage and stuff and that I'm doing. And his chat last night after like a really big poll, like a crazy poll, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this group could do next." Like it was just like, you know, classic people get freaked out when they see somebody who's like pretty good at the game.
Kill ads.
I'm sure this is probably the actual correct spec too. But I was thinking, I'm guessing the best thing to do for Arcane Mage in TBC is to grab Pyroblast, and then you use your Presence of Mind and you Presence of Mind a Pyroblast when you get clear casting. Would be my guess is like kind of like what the meta play to do is. The min-max play. Such a cool maze. But that's what I'm going to do either way. Because then you take Ignite, and then so if the Pyroblast crits with the critical strike damage increase, then you get the Ignite as well. At least for dungeons. I guess I don't know how it works in Raid. I don't know what the debuff stuff is in Raid and BC. But in dungeons, it would have to be the play. All you need is a pocket druid, yeah. It's like asking for PI in retail. You need to get an innervate. There's this guy called like Greek Warrior or something like that. He seems like a pretty troll guy, from what I can tell. He was doing some. He was starting some beef online, saying that retail players aren't smart enough to do classic raids or something like that. Just crazy. He was getting hate for. Well, from what I can tell, he gets hate from all the stuff he says. He's just like a troll. See if I can get the gloves from here. Zoomy. Of course, we get crappy green bracers. I've had plenty of loot luck on this character, but I did get the helmet last night, the Bad Mojo mask from the run with my guild. Who's looting? One thing I saw as well, I was just looking through the Reddit Discord, and a lot of people, or not a lot of people, I saw some other people questioning the opener on the Wowhead guide. Because I had mentioned that I kind of made up my own opener for my video because I didn't like the Wowhead opener at all. So apparently I'm not the only one who was thinking that. They're like, this opener doesn't make sense. I'm like, that's what I thought. It could be something as simple though as just the abilities like that are the way that they're in on raid bots just are not accurate or something. Like it still has the old version of Divine Resonance or something for red, or Who knows? Just like, it might not even be anything to do with Bolas. It could just be the system itself. So, dude's tier list, Rat was dead last. Didn't even seem right. If they are, you guys get a huge buff. Yeah, I mean, in pre-patch, Rat is dead last right now. So, for at least the pre-patch, it's correct. When Midnight goes live, we are probably at least in the bottom third. Right now, would be my guess. Obviously, I don't have like anything firm to go on by that, but based on what I've seen. Rat's definitely undertuned right now. This group's moving pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. Let me just wand this guy. I'm gonna rebuff. There, I saved my group from wiping this time. Yep, Ret's the most popular spec, and you would think that would mean that they would make them okay, but it usually doesn't. Ret was at towards the bottom of season 3 of War Within. It's at the bottom right now in pre-patch. They don't care about Ret being strong. A lot of the Ret players are role players, random battleground doers, and whatnot. Brawl, South Shore versus Terra Mill? No, that's not AI. That's just the PvP brawl. It's one of the least fun ones, too. Why would they put that on the launcher? I almost have to see that for myself. if it's on mine too. Sometimes we have different stuff on launchers. Survival guide. Take a ride. Where's it at on yours? Yeah, that's literally just the PvP brawl. It's nothing good. I'm gonna drink. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff coming randomly. Don't know how or why, but we do. Okay. I don't know how all that stuff came, but worked out. Oh, we got the boss too. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna sheep this if I can. There we go. Alright, let's go. Ba, 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 ba. What the heck? Go blow up the door. Paladin goes too easy for us. It was all me. That's why I love playing mage in the classic and stuff. Mage is so OP if you're like pretty decent. Like you have to make sure you don't die, but obviously it doesn't take much skill other than that. are we going this way? Zerilla drops nothing. He drops nothing. Yeah. Not very good cloth loot in here, to be fair. Wait, apparently we're going this way first. Hold on a second, guys. Hello. Okay. 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 Alright. Love you too. Bye. Oh, sorry about that. My wife was calling, making sure she wasn't stuck in the snow or something. Should be good. Let's go, guys. All right, let's let him get some threat. Ooh, the helm. Not good for me, but it's a good helm. Pull these back to here, please. Los here. It's so weird that this thing isn't even really a boss. It's just a named elite. I've always found that weird. Dang. 9 intellect plus 2. I mean, they are slightly better. I'll roll greed though. Yeah, pull it all, he says. To here. Alright, we're going. So weird, guys. Real is 46, and the mobs to get the Mal are level 50. It's so odd to me. Guzrilla's Fang. There we go. Oh. Spirit Stam. Oops. I'm accidentally targeting the Scarab for some reason. Did not mean to do that. It's gonna hit the consecration. I don't think there's any rare here. Unless it's in this group. I don't think so. Oh yeah, so he's right here. Well, I take it back. There is a rare here. Wait, I saw a named person. Where was he at? Something Sandcrawler I thought I saw. No, that's not the name of it. Sandar Dunereaver. I guess I didn't see them, but I thought I did. Let me try to spell his name. Slash target Sandar. No? I'm just making stuff up. I'm gonna go touch some grass. I'm gonna run out of instants here, and I'm gonna go fill up my drink, and I'm gonna go stir the stew that we're cooking for dinner. All right, be right back, guys. All right. We'll go turn in Godzilla. And we're going to be about 47. We can finish this Gazridian quest. That'll probably get us there. We can just do the rest of the quest here probably too. And Daenerys. I've skipped a ton of zones. One thing I've noticed is that in Classic, like the experience change seems extremely targeted. And by that I mean the in regular vanilla Classic, whatever, you have to do every single quest, and you kind of have to do a dungeon here and there, or else you'll just run out of stuff to do for your level. In BC, it seems like it's deliberately tuned to where you could just do every quest and then get to level 60 without having to do any dungeons or anything extra, any grinding. So when I like to do dungeons, I get way ahead. And so I've skipped multiple zones. I think I skipped wetlands for sure. I did like the Dun Motor quest. I skipped the entire north part of Stranglethorn. I skipped Swamp of Sorrows, but that's kind of normal. What else did I skip? Obviously Ashen Vale, Dark Shore, Stone Talon, all those, but that's not too abnormal. I skipped most of Theramore. Did a little bit of it. I haven't done any Feralis yet, so I might actually head there too. I don't mind Feralis. I'm kind of psyched for retail next week. I'm going to be getting all my characters gear. Anyone that needs upgrades of gear, which is quite a few of my characters with the event, and should be pretty fun. Do the quest line. Still lame that there's nothing to do the first week of it though. I guess we just have to retrain. Like, I think WoW does a bad job at hype in general. Except for BlizzCon and stuff. I got done shoveling. I took a nice warm shower. I'm like so comfy right now. Get my carrot on a stick. 10,000 XP for that, by the way. That's crazy. So yeah, this quest will get me to 47. Get some more mind mastery. $115 bonus damage. I was really looking for a retail video to do this weekend, but the only thing going on is that add-on drama, and I do not want to make another video about that. People were so upset when I was making videos about that. You could probably no. Oh yeah, down here they do. A lot of these ornaments spawn by these ogre things down here. Okay. I can hear my kids playing basketball in the mini basketball hoop. Like one of those ones that like hangs on your door. Oh yeah, we could do the escort too. Back when I played vanilla, and this camp could be for something, I don't know, but I remember seeing like coming across things like, oh, this must be for something, and like a lot of stuff is just there literally just for like immersion, which I love. And that's still the case in retail too. They had a bunch of stuff just for immersion.
I'm home.
I heard the kids yell when you got home.
Oh.
Glad you made it safe.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put it at a 3 earlier.
Is it that bad on the road?
Yeah. And especially when like the city plows cross 20 to go to another road, and there's just this huge pile of snow that you gotta go through.
Really?
Yeah, it's annoying.
How much more is it filled up in the driveway or anything?
Probably a couple inches. It's full. Like you can tell you guys shoveled, but it's all covered again.
And then so the condos did up to there, and then like a little bit ago, the neighbor did. Did he go all the way, or?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay.
He might have done all the way.
Or I didn't know if he went all the way or if he just went to where the condos stopped. But...
He might have. I didn't pay attention. I just saw the tire marks on the snowbank, so I knew somebody did it.
Yeah, we had 2 different people do it, so none of them were me. So
the guy that comes and plows at the stores, he drove through the other store.
That's who did that?
Yeah.
It was a plow?
Yeah, well, it was like a pickup truck with a plow on the front. Because he had just done my store and he left. And then...
Brandon sent me a picture of it and asked if that was your store.
Yeah. I have pictures of what the inside of the store looks like, too. It's going to be closed for a couple days.
Well, it's going to be closed all week or else everything in there is going to freeze.
Well, supposedly they're going to open on Tuesday, but we'll see. But, yeah. Other than that, my store was fine.
That's good. Any customers?
Huh?
Any customers?
Unfortunately. I stopped tallying when I hit 20.
Oh. There was a lot of people out driving in their trucks today. I felt like people were driving just because they had a truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's only like one person today that actually had essential stuff that they should have been out to get. Everybody else was stupid stuff that could have waited.
Yeah.
Or they should have got before today. One more thing before I forget. I might switch shifts with the person tomorrow.
Okay.
So she doesn't have to go in if it's still level 3. But I don't know yet.
I was talking to my wife. If you couldn't pick that up. She works for she's a manager at a store, like a chain store. And there's there's another one like a few miles away. You could probably guess what it is by this, but there's another one like a few miles away from her store, and a snowplow ran through the wall today. So yeah. Actually, my cousin messaged me about it. I need to message him back real quick. Give him the little gossip there. This guy not cast? So he casts fireballs. I remember when the first time I did this quest, this Guys Radiant Ornament quest, that I felt like I was actually like digging through the sand for it. Like I, such a rudimentary thing, but I just remember thinking that and thinking like how cool it was. Like it was almost like it was a secret thing on the ground I was finding. So needless to say, when they came out with archaeology, I thought that was really cool. The respawn on these ornaments is really nice. Oh, this guy's a warlock. Four more. Let's grab this one. Alright, that's done. Let's go do this escort. Well, dang. And then it'll be easier to do the Dune Wall compound. We get insect parts. Finish up Big Tenaris. Ungoro, we're not ready for that yet. We still have Feralis. We're almost too high for Feralis for a lot of it, but it's usually pretty easy quests there. Ding. We'll escort you. Give me some mind mastery. So if we put 2 more in here, that'd be 35. We could easily do the 11 into here and grab Pyroblast. I think that's got to be the play. So we do what? Impact, Ignite, Pyroblast. Is there anything after that that's good? No. No. I mean, you could maybe do the Flame Strike thing. But there's really good talent points in here too. I wouldn't mind getting. Arcane Missile improvement. Prismatic Cloak is just generally good. I mean, Improved Blink is really good. I mean, there's just a lot of good stuff. What's the other Arcane Missile thing? Yeah, that's not needed, but... Destroyed. Gusting Vortex. Oh, we're getting double attacked by the little buddy. Oh yeah, I think you can set focus. And then with edit mode, I should be able to move that. Lets me check his health. Oh, I'm about to get... Oh, we're getting super attacked here. It's alright. Alright, we definitely need to get our mana. Might die. Holy moly. Well, that was way too scary. Oh, I don't have my... I lost my buffs. Crap. Alright. Come back, chicken. Yeah, get attacked for a little bit. Wait, where are my buffs at? I'm so confused. Oh, they got... I moved them down here somehow. Oh my gosh. How the heck did I manage that? Oh wow, he's almost dead. Everything's going wrong. I think we get one more attack here. Pretty soon, too. Time for Hinterland tomorrow. What's the scepter? I already actually did most of Hinterlands. Oop, we're getting attacked. Hold on. I've never ran Mara on Classic before. The keys to teleport just to the end wing. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I've never really liked Maradon. And so I never bothered learning it. It's the one dungeon I didn't do when I leveled up in vanilla. And then whenever I've played Classic, I've just never bothered. I think I literally did every other dungeon except for Mara when I leveled up the first time. Oh, and like Ragefire Chasm and some more obvious ones. There's an epic dagger if the last boss is still super good in TBC for mages. There used to be something about mana cost reduction. Let me take a look at it. I saw that dagger. Chance on landing a direct damage spell, deal 100 shadow damage, and restore mana to you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. 100 mana is not really much, though, if you think about it. The number's just too low for an Arcane Mage. I guess it's like a quarter of a missile. Oh, for AoE farming. That would make a lot of sense now, wouldn't it? It says direct damage spell, though. So I don't know if AoE spells would count. I mean, if people use it, it probably does, but... Maybe it means like not like ticks of blizzard. So only like the first hit of blizzard, maybe. Arcane explosion would work. Let's turn this in and then let's just go to Fairloss. Goodness. for the gold. Let's go to Furlas. Furlas, ooh la la. The next dungeon I could even run is ST if I don't do Maradon. It's crazy how many condensed dungeons they have, like, in this area. Like, even here. Shadowfang. Shadowfang through Razorfen is all 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30s is crazy, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for 40s, you go down 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Horde has that nice little town in the bottom right. There's still a few. They added a lot in Burning Crusade MDS. I just did some of them already. I was there getting the mallet, so I did troll necklaces. I did the wolf killing. I did Feather Moon, find Feather Moon. Yeah, I did a few of them already, essentially. And then I still have Whiskey Slim's Lost Grog over here to do. And then I also have, if I deliver this package up here to wherever this is called, I can get some quests to pick up a bunch of Moonkin feathers or whatever as well in Hinterlands. I love Hinterlands because it's a dwarf area. So I usually do the quests there. That's another reason why I'm excited for Wednesday. Well, Tuesday technically, right? But Wednesday on stream is to go to Hinterlands and do the event. Or not the Hinterlands, I'm sorry. The Twilight Highlands. Same faction of dwarves, different area. I'm excited to go there, man. Then you could even start the beginning of Felwood at this level. So I gotta do these Screecher Spirits anyways. Let's grab all these. Did they put Legion back in during the War Thing? I think it was actually during Dragonflight MDS. But yeah, you can do the Mage Tower now. You can't unlock the appearances, but you can get like the mounts and stuff. Or they added them out, and then you can get something else. There's achievements. I don't know. There's stuff you can get from doing it though. I never finished all of them, so you have to finish one of each challenge to get a mount. I still have 2 left to do, I think, but supposedly it's very easy right now with the stat squish. So if you want to try it, now's the best time. It's like super easy right now. You cannot get the Druid skin now. That was a contentious thing. A lot of people wanted to be able to get it. The mount is really cool if you beat all the challenges. That's why I was trying to get it, but I got burnt out trying. I was working on the Hunter one. The Beast Mastery Hunter challenge. It shares challenges with like a bunch of things share challenges, obviously. And whatever one that one was, I was struggling a little bit. It's kind of fun. Like I did some guides on like different classes too, since I was unlocking as many as I could. Like I did one for Frost Mage and I should probably do it, honestly, if it's that easy. Since I only need to do 2 more challenges, I need to figure out which 2 I need to do and just go do them while it's easy. That's something we could do maybe next week on stream too. I'm gonna write that down actually. Hold up. I had to make sure my notepad was on the right screen. Let me write this down. Mage Tower. Where do I turn this in at? There it is. Oh, yeah. I remember this now. I have to keep coming back and forth. Time to go genocide the Naga. I'm going to assume this thing's a caster. It's not. I need to look up the exact date of the TBC actual launch should be just a couple weeks, I imagine. That'll be fun leveling up too. That'll actually be like a nice little prep for midnight. Right now, because so many people boosted, you know, I'm like a little bit behind. There's not like a ton of people leveling. There's boosters, people that use their hardcore characters who died. Hey Fuzzy, how you doing today, man? Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. We had that snow come through. I was shoveling this afternoon, I guess. And I'm gonna have to go back out after stream. Snowed probably about another 2-3 inches. Shoveling snow is tiring for sure. Did I level on beta of Midnight? Yeah, I did actually. The good old snow, yep. So today's been a really just chill out, cozy little day. Just really playing it casually here. But yeah, I did level on beta MDS. I don't. I have a head start in that I kind of know what to do. Yeah. You saw Makita battery powered snowblower. It was mad. Yeah, they have. That's actually a really good brand, by the way. But they have electric ones. They're pretty good. What I did to level up, so the level up it's pretty standard the last few expansions, but I just did all the main story quests, and then I did any delve that was like right that like it gave me a quest to do a delve, so I went and did the delve basically, right? So I did any delve it gave me a quest for, any dungeon it gave me a quest for, and then all like the main story quests, and that was pretty much enough to get me to max level. I pretty much didn't have to do any side quests. So when I worked Fuzzy when I worked at doing the commercial hog barns and stuff, that's all my boss used was Makita tools. So I use that for literally everything for like 10 years of my life. I can't afford it myself, but they're very nice tools. He had a room at the shop where the entire wall was just battery chargers and batteries for Makita tools, and it was actually a pretty cool setup to be honest, but yeah, like I think he had probably, if I had to guess, probably like 20 chargers. Yeah, I mean that he's he makes money and he spends money. He's a that kind of guy. We don't get enough snow to warrant getting a snowblower. My neighbor has one and love using it. Yeah, I always feel the same way, MDS. Like after shoveling today, I'm gonna be like, man, I should really get a snowblower. And then I'll go 2 years. Like last year, I don't even know if I shoveled last year, because my rule is if within 24 hours it's gonna melt, I don't bother shoveling it. So I don't even think I shoveled last year, because every time it snowed, it was gonna be like 40 degrees the next day or 38 degrees the next day or something Fahrenheit. So like that's what I tell myself too. I'm like, I don't need to get it because doesn't snow this bad very often. If I get one though, it'll probably be like a electric one, kind of what Fuzzy's talking about. We actually have an electric. I don't even know what you guys would call it, but a electric weed whacker. It's actually really, really nice. It's just I don't know what brand it is, but so if I were to get one, I probably would just get an electric one. I'm not having very good luck with these scales. A strimmer. The most common term probably is weed eater here in America. Your street's an emergency snow route. So is mine, technically. We have 2 emergency routes in our town. It's a small town. And we are like the backup emergency route, the road that I live on. So unfortunately, it doesn't help my driveway. Sure. Yes, they do love putting all the snow in your driveway. It's the worst part of shoveling. Is right by the road. It's so heavy. There's so much of it. That was that's always the worst part, but today it was absolutely awful. And it'll be absolutely awful when I go back out there because they will have already cleared those few inches of snow back into my driveway. I gotta convince my 8-year-old to come back out with me so he can help again. What I need personally, because for me, I'm a, you know, not to like sound braggy or something like that, but I'm a pretty strong guy, and I don't care. I guess the reason why they don't make longer shovels is because they get heavy, right? Because you're further away from the weight. But for me, it just hurts my back bending over the whole every time to do the shovel motion or whatever. So I always wanted a longer shovel, but all the ones I find are like gimmicky. They're not like well made. Like I still want it to be metal. I still want it to be nice. I just want it to be a little bit longer. Well, like a foot or two longer. Anything so I don't have to bend over so much. Flex handle in the middle saves the back super good. Maybe I just need to look harder. Yeah, you guys in your constant 50 degrees. Snow Joe shovel. Okay, I'll look that up right now. Kill this screamer here. Snow Joe shovel. Looks interesting. Oh, it's like an electric an electric shovel. I mean, that's kind of cool. So it's like it's just a snowblower then. Oh no, I see the one you're talking about. 2-pack with a assist handle. I see the assist handle one. Let me like. You go to a site where I'm not like logged in at, so all my personal information is on there. I guess all of them do that. Everything shows my address. I see the ones you're talking about though. Shovel within 20-inch polystrain reducing snow shovel with spring assisted handle. I just don't know if it's long enough. That's what I need. I need length. I really just need the handle to be longer. But they just don't make them. I swear they don't. I found some like plastic ones, but I load the shovels up, man. I'm telling you, I load those shovels up. Like I will break a plastic one. I try to get done with this crap as fast as I can. more scale. This quest is taking absolutely forever, by the way. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 clams. I said I was going to genocide the Naga. I wasn't kidding. Holy crap. Oh. Alright. Give me your dang scales. I'm going to rip your scale off your body, Hate Crest Warrior. Yeah, I did. Can I open these while I'm running? Any zesty clam meat enjoyers? Alright, now we go back down to the cave where everyone dies in hardcore. Doesn't make much sense that a man of my stature should have to wear dress. I don't know if it does any notification when you tag on YouTube or not. This is where Miskiff killed Emeru. Oh my gosh. Wait. Casted that Frostbolt somehow from sheep. Oh goodness, man. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I need to get closer. Yawn, 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 yawn. Can I do 4 of these? Probably not. Maybe. I can definitely do the 3. Alright, let's try to do... Of course you resisted that. Yeah, that was easy. Stop bolting me. Stop bolting me. For the love of Bob. Stuck. Dang clams. Ooh, a gold pearl. Come here, Pearl. I had a friend and he named his first character Peril, like Peril. But he had a cat, but my other friend had a cat named Pearl. And he would say, "Come here, Pearl." And so whenever I was playing with my friend whose name was Peril, I would say, "Come here, Pearl." So stupid. But just memories. Kill screechers. why I ask. Doesn't make no sense that a man of my stature should have to wear a dress. Alright. One more drink and one more stirring the stew here. We'll be right back. Oh. Alright, let's do this. I'm really looking forward to that dinner. It's gonna be so good. It's really nice meat. Potatoes, like little mini potatoes. Carrots, beans, onions. It's gonna be really good. Delicioso. Oh, supposed to use this item. Then talk to him. They need water elemental cores. Dude, the water elemental core quest is always so hard if you are frost spec. With Arcane, it won't be as bad. I'll spam fireballs into it, I guess. talk to it. It's done. Okay, so they cast Frostbolt. At least the sprays do. I think there's a melee version and a caster version. So against the sprays is when I should use my Frost Ward. Oh yeah, these things drop the stupid enchanted water as well. That's really that. As it was, I used to love that enchanted water back in the day, but it's actually so bad in hindsight. Thanks for Jorsu for subscribing. So let's Frost Ward, and then we'll just spam Arcane Missiles. Dang. Come on, you should crit. Oh, this is the... Sea Elementals are the melees. Just infinite enchanted water. Was it my mage or was it... No, probably was my paladin. I think I used this enchanted water on my paladin and back in the day. Forever. I just remember having just like stacks of this crap in my bags. Stacks on stacks. So Frost Ward. Oh, then we can Arcane Missile. I might not do these cores if they don't drop. I'll kill some on the way around, and if they keep not dropping, I'll just give up on this one. Well, there's one. What's this do? Zap a giant to more manageable form. Okay. This is another melee one. So now we're actually getting the cores, so now maybe we do the quest, I don't know. We'll see if we get to the courier and we have at least 5, then we'll do it. If we don't, then we'll give up. Another melee boy. Where are all the giants at? They must not... I remember them being everywhere, but maybe not. Yeah, they don't start until down here, I guess. This next little coastline. The annoying thing about not being able to play with like the spells you want to play with is I use a lot more mana doing it this way. Oh, there's giants down in the water, MDS. Yeah, I think we might give up on the water course. This is crazy. Oh, you're right, MDS. They are down in the water, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna not do the water cores, actually. We might just not do any of this. The giants are annoying, the water cores are annoying. I had to kill 15 giants if I do it. Maybe we just skip it. We don't need to by any means do it, so. But like 2 waters out of 10. I mean, obviously there's no guarantee it goes at that rate, but I'd have to kill 40 more of them. They must have forgot to increase the drop rate for this quest. Now I have to go back there. Jeez, Pete's. Yeah, let's just ditch this quest. Of course, that somehow hit me. Don't care about Zap Giants. And we're not doing Water Elementals. We'll kill Yetis and we'll kill ogres. Oh wow! So where we live, because it's we do get some bad snow every once in a while. we have like these snow emergency things, and it's like basically laws about when you can drive in the snow and not, like if it's too hazardous. And about an hour ago, we got under the highest level, so no one's supposed to be driving. I'll check the radar. Oh yeah, we're almost done. We kind of got like a little heavy band of snow on us right now, though. But it's almost done. Looks like about 1 hour or 30 minutes or so. It'll mostly be done snowing. A few little flurries. Just in time for me to go out and shovel some more. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Who? Up to the top. I was gonna answer for you, Fuzzy, but I figured I'd just let you answer whenever you got back. I'll speak with this guy. I feel like they really skimp out on the quest XP there. A lot of other quests where you run around, you get more XP than that, even at lower level. A lot of the Feralis stuff seems like it didn't get updated in BC. Is it faster just to run? Probably. My guild keeps talking about the football game, the American football game. Oh, it's snowing there. That's kind of cool. No, the boat just got there. Probably get there about the same time. Does ST drop any good claw? No. Ooh. That's nice. The avatar for car. Chest, legs, hands. So Jamal the Prophet does. Spell hit, that's nice. Yeah, I'd say it drops a lot of good stuff. Dude, I remember when I got Dragon's Call. Oh, that was so sick. I would have got here a little bit quicker on the boat, I think. Getting off the boat now, mounting up now. Pretty much the same though. Not a big difference. Let's go kill a bunch of Yetis. Technically, we should probably do the ogres first, and it's more appropriate level. We gotta go there. Dun 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 dun. Eventually we have to do BRD. I should probably look up like Prebis or whatever, just in case, so that way I know like what to super need on and stuff. Doesn't really matter, but the beginning of Hellfire can be a little bit of a slog if you don't have very good gear. This guy casts Shadow Bolt. Where's Oz at? I swear that was a flying mod over me for a second. Lord. We're telling me Warlord. Oh yeah, there's always people here doing this quest for some reason. You'll find people doing no people on some quests, and then there's always like 20 people here. It's kind of crazy. Oh, we got one shaman. What can spawn in the cave? Shaman can spawn in the cave, apparently. This is the type of thing I wish I was Frost on. I could pull all of these. I could maybe do it as Arcane, but Frost is super easy. Tried to get to England to play gold while I lived in Germany. Ships get constructed, but never made it over, sadly. Play golf. Yeah, you've mentioned golf a lot. You must be a pretty big golfer, MDS. I never got into it. My old boss, the one with all the Nikita tools, he tried to get into golf, and then was trying to like get me to go and stuff, and just wasn't my thing. Getting a little bit of lag here, so beware. If this was hardcore, I'd have to not go in this cave. Ooh, shaman. Shaman are the hardest to find, so Mage Lord. Shaman, no shaman. So good in frills, why I ask, doesn't make much sense that a man of my stature should have to wear a dress. Scroll of Intellect followed by Scroll of Agility. Don't really need those. Good. Shaman. I probably have enough cloth to like get up to rune cloth. I kind of gave up since I was playing this character off stream anyways. I just got to get this character to 60. I gave up on my alt, so I'm probably going to have to buy mining stuff for my jewel crafting. Maybe since it's a little bit later, though, it won't be quite as expensive as it was probably last week or whatever it first came out. See you, Battle Master. Hasta la vista. Okay, we need to get up here. How do we get up here? I don't know how to get up here. I think we have to go all the way around, maybe. There's another warlock. Crap. Let's just kill this guy. Those fireballs hit hard. These must be the pillagers of this level. Let's go kill this warlock. Another mage lord. Battle master. There's gotta be a way up there from here. Maybe not though. Normally I walk all the way around the ruin, like on top of the ruin to get there, I think. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, maybe right here. Well, somebody just left from there, so they might have already killed it. Mage Lord. A warlock's still there. Here's a warlock too. Of course, you grab the shaman there. Three shaman, 5 warlock. The shaman I saw must have been that Pat. Dang. Mage Lord. Mage Lord. Brute. Warlock. Mauler, Brute. Technically, warlocks can spawn up here. Then we just have to camp some shaman if we get warlocks. Looks like someone just killed all the warlocks though. We're kind of SOL here. We got Brute, Mauler. There's a warlock. Hide in the bush. Dude just yeeted me up in the air. Gotta rebuff. Go. Three shams. Then we head over to do Woodpaw Knolls, and we might just go in. We probably, it's actually an easy quest. Go inside the little hive. Excuse me. Could get some respawns here soon. There's a shaman. Two more. And another shaman. Uno más. Mage Lord Shaman. There we go. Perfect. Perfect little respawns here. Could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Not only that, we got some stuff to turn in here too. We're probably pretty close to 48. Oh, I fell. Okay. Not a big fall. I said it once and I'll say it again. Boy, I sure do love being a turtle. Well, I've done this quest so many times recently, I think I remember where to go. Looks so good in Twill. Is it? Which hole is it? It's got to be this one. It's the only one that makes sense. Yep, CMDS. Next week we'll be doing some retail stuff. Have a good dinner, man. Appreciate you. Free. Okay. What quest is this? Freed from the hive. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna teleport to Darnassus because I have quests to turn in up here. We have a bunch of stuff in Ruthenall Village to turn in. But I am actually I don't normally end this early, but I'm gonna end early because I still have to go outside and shovel, and I still have to eat dinner. So I'm gonna end a little bit early today. We'll be back on retail for pre-patch hype, hopefully on Wednesday. Thanks for Mario, Fuzzy, and MDS. You guys hanging out today. You guys are the heart of the stream. Appreciate you guys a lot for hanging out as often as you guys do. So we'll be back Wednesday with pre-patch and doing the event. I'll probably be rolling through different characters, doing the event and doing the quest line and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. At least it'll be at least one full day of fun retail, if not a couple full days of fun retail. So really looking forward to next week, and we'll be back then. Hopefully I'm well rested and not frozen and everything else. And hopefully everyone else is, in America at least, is also doing okay with that. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys, as always.